which is Cameron in the building.
Ange, what up, baby?
I was just saying to Cam off the air, I was like, yo, I feel like you just got back from a bit or something. Like, we haven't seen you. Like,
I know, man. You know,
feels strange almost.
I know. I feel like we kind of new. Like, we kind of like I'm a new artist.
Like you're new.
Hey,
like,
what's happening? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to see
I have an
you.
album coming out one day, like and all that. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
We go cartwheels in '97 and all that.
Yes. Didn't you make me bust my head on this?
You hit your hip or something, like right here on the
Something trying
side.
to do a cartwheel. You actually did that. Yeah. I wish somebody would try to get me to do a cartwheel now.
How's that new artist? I'm happy to be at the radio station vibe, man. I'm just excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you back, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited
too.
I feel like, like it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And I realized my first question is going to be kind of where the hell have you been?
I just been chilling. Like what happened was my mom had a stroke. She had 3 strokes, small strokes in the same day.
I did read that. I did hear that.
I took her down to Florida for about a year and a half and rehabilitation, and it was one of the best doctors down there. I was gonna move her there, but she's too Harlem. She got rehabilitation. She's like, take me home now.
So she's back here now?
Yeah, definitely. She's back in the city, but she couldn't do the beach. She couldn't do it. She's too city for that. She's too street.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's driving. She's running around. I mean, but she's not 100%. She still got like a slight speech impediment, slight limp, but
so was your
still in the hood.
Was your complete because you were like gone, like there was no songs, there was no appearances, there was no. Was that completely that, or was that combination?
It was just a lot of stuff going on too. You know, we had to get everything right up at the label. You know, like we was at the label. It's like having the best coffee and having the best orange juice. You don't mix coffee with orange juice. You know what I'm saying? We had to find a way to make it a latte. You know what I'm saying? So we got
orange
everything
latte.
together. Yeah, now me, Joe, we tied everybody. We on the same page and we moving.
Okay, so Cam, I'm not going to play around today. We got to get to lots of stuff.
Tito poppin' Blassie was good. Harlem. Everybody in Harlem listening right now.
Harlem is definitely listening.
Definitely. I've been floating around the hood a lot. Shout out to everybody. Hunt 13th, St. Nick, Hunt 40th and Lennox. Huddy Combs, you know what it is.
I'm thinking Dipset is listening.
What just
happened? Whoever you are.
I am Dipset.
I know all of you. Who
Dipset.
is Dipset to you now? Is it still everybody?
I'm Dipset right here.
What about everybody else?
Who?
What about Jim Jones?
That's when you turn me into Jason Bourne right now. I'm not sure. That's like Treadstone. That's like beef patties and dandruff.
What?
Black Briar.
What are you speaking of? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
It's Treadstone. Like I'm confused.
Where is look? People are invested in Dipset. Like, what is it now? What does it mean to you now? Is it?
It's me right here.
It's just you. Everybody else.
I mean, it's a few people involved, definitely.
Oh, and you know who we want to know about. You know what we want to know.
I don't know. It's all terry cloth and Pumas.
That's what you're going with?
Word.
Is that my quote? It's terry cloth and Pumas?
Definitely.
Cam, could this, I know you said no. I know Jimmy said, look, if Cam, I guess he came up here and said if Cam wants to or whatever, he'd be willing to. And I know you said no. Is there any possibility that will change?
It's like when the space shuttle took off.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't land on Plymouth Rock. So therefore, you can't have carpet.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jason Bourne right now. I'm just trying to remember everything that's going on, man. I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're trying to remember?
It's all confusing right now. It's Treadstone and Black Briar.
What is that?
The Born Ultimatum.
Oh, right. What are you talking about?
What you talking about?
I'm talking about. Look, don't do this.
What?
Are we gonna talk today? Really?
What's
is this
up?
what you're gonna do to me today?
We talking. What's happening? What's the deal?
Mm-mm.
It's John Monopoly / Wisdom.
Really? So that means no. That means you're having a good time with this.
Well, what?
All of this.
I'm having a great time. I'm excited.
Fans want to see Dipset back together.
Who?
The fans.
Well, who you talking about?
People who are into the movement, people who are invested in the music and the movement and New York City. I think as a whole, as overall, I think New York City would love to see Dipset get back together.
Yeah, what you started.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Oh, enough. What up? What's Poppy?
Jump on any.
Oh, what's Poppy? E? Nah, for that, he's mad turtlenecks and corduroys. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what you mean.
Really?
Really?
Confusing.
Cam, is this what you're going to do today?
What am I doing?
I'm not happy.
What am I doing, though?
Because I want to talk about this, because I feel like, people want to, people want to know.
I find out. I got to call Treadstone and find out the information.
Can we get Treadstone on the phone?
Maybe next segment I'll see if I could call somebody up and we get some information for you. Right now it's still it's all like similar to, He-Man, when He-Man came out with Battle Cat.
I mean, kind of, vaguely. Don't get into details, because I'm not going to be able to follow you.
That's the whole point. I didn't even want to get into that.
But you know we was going to get into this today.
What, He-Man?
No, Dipset.
I didn't know. What's going on? I'm just so confused right now. Let me call Treadstone and see if I get some information for you.
What if somebody put a $10 million check on the table and said, listen, I'm going to need you out to make a Dipset album?
All money ain't good money.
You would say no?
Bought.
You would say no? 10 million each of you. Just make an album together.
Each of who?
You, Jim, Juelz, the whole,
I don't know what's going on. Confused.
What are you confused about?
The demographics.
Are you on something?
Nah, not at all. Very, very sober.
So you're playing with me?
Nah, not at all. No homo. Playing with me is a homo, so I just have to say the no homo. Your nails is hot, Ange.
Thanks.
You got some hot nails right now. Your nails is crazy. The gold joints.
You like them?
They hot. Real hot. Definitely. Enough. What up, baby?
I'm waiting on you.
What's the deal?
Waiting on you,
time no see. Big Spanish. You looking good, baby.
Thank you,
no
brother.
homo.
You want to do a phone in? Maybe we could get all you guys on the phone together today?
Who, from Treadstone?
Nah, from Dipset. You get a call. Y'all could all make up. You're going to be like, you know what? This was crazy. Let's get this money. Let's get the fans what they want. Let's just... No? Too far gone?
The thing about that is, this when the Bronx first had the Yankees come through. And then Reggie Jackson was there. Nobody stole home plate.
Did somebody steal something from you?
Nah.
Safe to say this situation is about money?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Initially?
What situation?
The fact that you guys fell apart.
Not sure.
You're not sure?
Nah.
I'm gonna play a song and me and you are gonna have a talk off the air. Then
No problem.
We're gonna come back.
No problem. We call Treadstone and see if we get some information.
Me and you are gonna have a little talk, Cam. We're gonna play a song.
Titi Angie's coming. Papa's coming.
Vado, Burlado, what up, baby?
Number 3 today on the countdown is Mano. Cam is here. Sat 97. So. Was Dancing on Me, number, what was that? 3 today on the countdown. High 97. I think we found Cam.
What's Poppy? I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I had to call Treadstone, get the okay to make sure I could talk about what you was talking about. I got the okay. For real though, I did. I just got the okay. We could talk about it now. I had to make sure it was all good.
Is it all good now?
It's all good now. Got the okay.
You're making me work, Cam.
It's a deal.
Tired now.
My bad, Is. I
exhausted me. You exhausted me.
I apologize.
All right, so talk to me. Tell me. You know what we want to know. I'm not even gonna. You know what we want to know. We want to know.
I basically, be honest, it's a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? I called Jim. Everybody kind of not been speaking for 3 years anyway. 3-4 years. It just got in the public. Once a problem gets in the public, for me, it can't be fixed. Once you make your problems public, it can't go down.
How did that happen? What was the first public?
The first public joint was he called Miss Info talking about a bunch of stuff that I don't even like to repeat. If Miss Info wanted to tell you, she was kind enough not even to repeat all the foul stuff that he was saying. But that was the first thing for me. Going on stage with 50 when me and him is in the middle of a heated battle, that was another thing for me, and that was that. Recently, about maybe a month ago, I called Zeke's phone. I speak to Jim. I say, cool, maybe we could work some stuff out. I was really at the point that maybe we could work some stuff out. Like maybe 3 minutes before I did an MTV interview. You feel me? I said, we just got off the phone. So I did the interview. I said, yo, me and Jim just spoke on the phone. He gets on the TV or the radio or whatever and be like, no, me and Cam didn't speak. Yo, we didn't speak. I don't know what he's talking about. He has Alzheimer's. Well, I got Alzheimer's. I'm like, I got Alzheimer's. So 3 days after that, he says he did speak to me on the phone.
He did retract that, right? Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, why lie about a phone conversation that's not even that
How did it
serious?
get so bad? What was the original? Like you said, you fell out for 3 years.
My whole thing is, like I said, we had a little bunch of problems. He could probably name a million things. I could name a million things. Juelz can name a million things. Whoever. But once it gets public, it's not no fixing everything. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Go on stage with 50 right when we in the middle of a either beef or battle or whatever, music battle, whatever you want to call it.
Public.
It's public. You letting the public know something that there's a problem interior. I couldn't have got Tony Yayo or Lloyd Banks to do nothing like that. Maybe buck a game because they wasn't really in the vicinity anymore. But you couldn't have got them to do that, and I respect them for that.
What would you say initially though, that it was about money, like the fallouts?
How's about money, and everybody got Maseratis and Lamborghinis, and we live in Jersey, and we all from Harlem, and we got $250,000 cars and $500,000, $1 million homes. What's the money problem? I don't know.
We look at you guys and think, it's just a shame because it was.
It is.
Would you agree that the three of y'all were, well, not just the three of y'all, the whole team actually. I just say three because y'all had the most success of everybody. Were better together?
Yeah, definitely. We all grew up together. We all kind of cut from the same cloth. So I think it was a good movement.
Do you think you had anything? Did you think you made any mistakes?
Everybody makes mistakes, definitely. You can't say I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Would you have done anything different in terms of how you handled some of the stuff with them? Maybe some of the business or anything? Because I think that's some of Juelz's beefs were about some of the business, how he felt, I guess, he was treated at the beginning.
Nah, not really. Nah, you can always sit back and say I would have did this, that, and the third, but I don't understand. Like I said, he got his side of the story, I got my side of the story. But for me, like everybody was living in tenements and home, whatever. Like I said, you could sit here and make a bunch of stuff. We all made money, man. So I think that we did good doing what we did, and we all was successful, and everybody still has their careers going forward.
Do you think that, because you talked about how Jim went on stage with 50, do you think that was 50? Because you and 50 had just went through that phone that public phone argument.
Yeah. What's the question? I'm sorry.
Do you think that was 50 trying to?
Of course.
Shake up the team.
Definitely. It's the same thing he doing to Rick Ross' baby mother right now. You understand? He gets people this close. He ain't get my baby mother. You understand? But just in general, it's the same thing. Let me see who's cool, and whoever falls into that, that's on them. That's their stupidity. You understand? It's not like he really wants to deal with you. He's using you to make whoever he's dealing with look bad, and I think that that's smart on his part also. But at the same time, that's kind of good because it lets you know what people's mind frame is at.
So never nothing. So even if there was a sit down and some apologies and some things were cleaned up, just for
the phone call joint was like kind of the last straw when you said that was like a month ago. You understand what I'm saying? Like
it might still be fresh then. You might still be tight about it.
I'm not really tight. I'm just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I lie about a phone call? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I was trying for Zeke, because Zeke is my man. I love Zeke. And, Zeke, he's not on nobody's side. He's with me. He'll be with Jim, be Juelz, whatever. I call Zeke phone, so Zeke put Jim on the phone trying to probably mend the situation. And because when all this was going on, Zeke was in jail. He was locked up. He came home to the BS. So, for Zeke's sake, I was trying to say, all right, maybe we could do something, but then it's like, dang, B, you're just gonna lie, you feel me? And also before, years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, Jim came to me and was like, yo, let's act like we got beef, let's act like we got a problem. And I'm like, you're gonna confuse the fans doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, you can't really name.
I thought about that too. I was like, yo, is Cam doing that to is he doing that to then come back and make this big, like,
am I saying that? Just saying
like
that?
I'm not gonna do that. No, and then you're gonna actually do it just as part of because you got an album coming out and stuff. I did have that thought, but maybe it's my jaded. I've seen so many spectacles before.
I'm sorry, you saying that
Yeah, like when you said I won't do it. No way. I will. I was like, I wonder if that's the setup for the big.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not faking nothing. Everything is legitimate on my end. I'm just saying in general. We never followed through with that beef situation, whatever. Well, I never followed through on it because it didn't make sense. It's like, what do you Jim even talked about in one of his articles that I heard one of my people was telling me about the Double XL date, how he admitted that he said that he wanted to have a fake beef, and I'm like, that don't really makes sense. You're going to confuse the affairs. What are we having a fake beef about and we not beefing? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So...
I got a ton of questions from the listeners.
Okay.
We're gonna definitely go through some of these questions that you have. 75759 if you want to holler at Cam. Questions, comments, all of that. So now you have your album out.
It's coming out May 12th.
Right.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to go May.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for the show. Actually, I have tickets to see Cam performing at the Highline Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
On what is the date? May 4th.
May 4th.
And
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we'll hook you up when we'll give you the album too in advance and all that.
Tickets are sold out one day. Thank you, the public.
Is it sold out?
Sold out.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I have tickets to give you after number one, so we'll get to that. We're gonna get to some more with Cam in a second, and definitely gonna get to your question. 75759. What are we playing? Something off the album, right? We brought us something new today.
Nah, I bought you something new. Me and Joey, we just put this UN album together. That comes out on August 5th. So. Check
how you
feel?
What's your energy like right now?
Right now, I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling good. You know what
Is this
doing?
an exhausting topic for you?
Not at all. I'm just focused in because, like I said, you ain't like before I called Treadstone before I got the information. So I'm making sure that I'm really zoned in and I'm focused right now.
Back.
But I love it.
Threw me off.
We can talk about anything.
I'm back though. Now I'm back and focused. Now I'm zoned in on you all the way.
Welcome back.
This is called the bonus joint is from the Bird Lady featuring me. It's called Professional. It's crazy too, man. Check it out. What up, Vado? Bird Lady was popping. Everybody in the hood, holla at your nigga.
Brand new bonus joint. Cam is here. Days.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Cam, have you been in the club when they do the Dipset set?
Definitely.
Does it feel good to you like it feels to us?
Yeah, definitely.
He's like,
yeah, we made magic. No homo.
What about now? What about if Jimmy puts a hot record out? Are you so mad at him that you don't even?
He got some hot records out.
And you like him? And
yeah, definitely.
You still rock, you know?
Yeah, definitely. He definitely got some hot records out.
Somebody just texted me.
What be happening is people be acting like, yo, I wasn't going hard for these dudes. Like, you understand? Like, I'm the one who told people Jim could rap and Juelz is going to be a star and so on and so forth. So when I hear their music, I'm really happy for them, definitely.
Oh.
Oh no.
Do you feel what do you say? Oh no.
Don't make fun of him now.
No, it's not making fun. I mean that's nice to hear. It's not that's the nicest thing he said this whole interview.
It is, right?
So
I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't ever see that's the whole thing. That's another thing, and I'm not going to say you the media, but I'm just saying the media in general take this interview on what I said and be like, Cam is dissing them and Cam is doing that. All I told you is what happened. I never said F them or I'm not speaking to them, yada, yada, yada. I wish they, you know what I'm saying? I only told you what happened. I never said I don't like them. I never said I don't listen to the music. I never said nothing in general. But people that take this and be like, oh, Cam through a sling. Nah, I just told you what happened. That's it.
Do you feel, because you were saying, you know, I was the one who told people about that Juelz was going to be a star and Jimmy this. Do you ever feel like underappreciated for that? Like, is that part of it? Like, do you feel like
nah, not at all.
You kind of put them on and they should be a certain.
Nah, they work. They did. They partner. Everybody deserves to be where they at. It ain't like only thing I could say I did was co-sign when nobody believed in them. You understand? There was a time when I got signed to Rockefeller and I'm trying to tell Dame like, yo, Dame, I'm gonna have Jimmy rap. He's like, get out of here. Jimmy's not rapping. Come on now, be serious, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm like,
it's not a Dame. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, he's gonna be a rapper. And I'm like, you know, we used to do songs when I first got out of Rockefeller with Bleak and Beans, and I'll be like, yo, I need Juelz on this song. They like, wait, just wait. We know that's your little man. Just wait. It's not time. And I'm like, he's nice. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, you know, everybody did their part. All I could say is I did was co-sign when nobody believed in him. Working.
I definitely got a bunch of questions about Dame, and people have texts, and because I guess Jimmy's been rolling with him so much, and they've been doing projects together and stuff. What does that do to your relationship with Dame? Because I know y'all was.
Dame's still my man. It's the same thing like with Zeke. Zeke comes see me whenever, but he'll still be with Jimmy. You understand? It's like that's still my man. I'm not phony. Like I'm not gonna be like. To me, that's gay. To me, like, oh, you with him? This sounds gay. Yo, why are you with him?
Cam, let's use a different word.
No, it sounds sissy like. No homo. Pardon me. I didn't mean gay like that. Like, cause none against the gay community. You know, they cool.
We don't want anybody protesting.
I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like Chris Rock said. You know, you don't have to be a faggot to be acting like a faggot. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I'm not saying nothing disrespectful to the gay community, but I just think it sounds kind of crazy when they be like, he was with him. It's a God, man, no homo.
Somebody just texted me and said, do we need to get Louis Farrakhan in for this situation?
Oh, man.
Nothing could help. I don't think anything could help at this point.
What up, Louis?
Let's see what we got here. About Dame, you answered that. People definitely asking about the album. And do you feel like you standing alone, like do you feel like you have to kind of rebuild something new?
I mean, not really. It's just kind of like it's a new cast, you know what I'm saying? I got new
players.
I'm gonna do the same thing again. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna happen again. So it's just like a new cast, but I've been a solo artist before Diplomats, and even with Diplomats we all solo artists. It isn't like one person, it has to have the group to come out. Everybody has solo albums.
You didn't answer this before because I asked the question, but that was when Jason was here.
Okay. David Webb.
Whoever.
My original.
Whoever. What is Dipset to you now? What does that mean? Who is it?
I mean, it's always the same players, you know, Jim, me, Juelz, Zeke, but everybody can rep it on their own. What you gotta realize too is that they started. I'm Dipset. For life. It's like a last name, you can't lose it, but they always come back to Dipset. You know, you got Skull Gang. If you got Skull Gang, you got Skull Gang. Jim got Bird Gang. It's just too confusing for the public. That's what I always used to say. When you got all these different crews and all these different entities, everybody doesn't know what's going on. Is it Skull Gang? Is it Bird Gang? Is it Dipset? So I'm Dipset regardless. And Juelz and Jim, and also Zeke, he got 730 also. They all got their own entities.
Do you think any, including yourself, any of them are going to be as powerful?
I mean, you got to see. That's not up to me to decide. It's like for the public to decide. You know, I can't say who's going to be powerful or not. You got to see who the public likes or who they public wants. At the end of the day, you know, well, I'm still intertwined with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? One way or another, you know. It isn't really for everybody to know how, but I'm involved.
What's your plan now? What is your what do you see? What do you see for you for the next 5?
See, you can't. I don't like to do 5 because we wouldn't have known the internet would be popping the way it is right now. 5 years ago, you know. So different things can happen in 5 years. But definitely for this year, I got a new deal, a new label, joint called the UN. My man Vado was coming out. Bird Lady's coming out.
Vado's nice too.
Yeah, Vado's crazy.
I know Vado from the streets.
Yeah, Vado's crazy.
Nice.
I got some music here for you too for Vado. Vado's crazy. He's down with the team. Bird Lady got a few people.
New team, new movement.
Yeah, let me run down the resume for you for the year. Rather the schedule.
All right, you gotta do it quick. Actually, let me do this and we'll come back to that. Let me because I got to big up Tamira Mobley from Patterson. Congratulations to you. She's gonna hang out with us at the Cam show, and an exclusive. She gets the CD also. She gets the Crime Pay CD, and she'll be at the performance. And Fun Flex will be there, and everybody. She's in the building. So thank you for checking out the countdown. Cam is here. He's gonna chill for a minute. Rush Hour's coming up inside 97.
Lil Rod, what up?
Tri-State is your partner, big boy from Big.
What happened?
Forgot about this.
Cam had some parting words before we wrap this up.
Oh nah, I just want to shout everybody at the label. Of course, my man Joey IE up here with me, Tom Moskowitz, Shanita J. Grand, Adrian, everybody up there working. Blast, Tito Trell, Angela Nail Shop, Hunt 13th, St. Nick. Brother Hud was popping. We're
gonna I'm feeling like there's a part 2 of this that's gonna happen, and luckily we have some time because the album is not till May.
Yeah,
so
definitely
May 12th. So that's what we have another month.
Yeah, about a month.
Feel like we can get another one in before then.
Definitely, I would love to.
We got the show, of course, popping off Highline Ballroom. Listen up for tickets for that.
Definitely.
And yeah.
Lil Rod, Vado, Bird Lado, my brother Huddy 6.
Somebody just text me. Somebody said text me and said before he goes, could you just ask him what is more likely, a Cam Mace collabo or a Dipset reunion?
Dipset reunion.
Really?
Nah, Mace cool. He just, see, people don't be knowing behind the scenes. Like, Mace is signed to Puff. Else he would have been with 50 Cent. He's signed to Puff for 7 albums. He only handed 2 albums in. Puff wanted $2 million. They didn't want to pay $2 million for him. Puff is businessman. He's not letting them go. So Mace don't want to be with Puff. That's why he went back to doing what he was doing. But
he's like in rapper purgatory.
Yeah. So you gotta holler at Puff about Mace. Mace would have been, my opinion, Mace would have been back out if he could get off a Bad Boy. But I don't care if he preaching, dancing. Puff is in charge.
Wow.
So.
Well, it was interesting today.
Yeah, definitely.
We had an interesting talk today. Get that album. We got early copies around here, and we got them tickets for HarL'son. Cam's going to be here for a couple seconds more. If you want to text him or ask some questions, you can hit us at 75759. Any words for the city? Any parting words for the city for today?
Coming uptown to Harlem right now, man. About to go ride around, soak it all up, no homo. I'll be uptown in a minute, everybody. Clico on me all night.
One time for Cam, please. DJ Enough is on his